Well, thank you, Bob, and hi, Victor. We are over time, so I want to be very brief, but it actually is quite the homecoming. I was here close to 20 years ago when I was a legislative staffer for then Senator Elaine Ahlquist back in 2004.
Boy, now what, young and handsome.
And now you are wise and young at heart. And I also worked as a staff member for then Paul Fong as well, and am a product of the Norman Mineta and Mike Honda legacy. And this area of service about allyship is so critically important. When we talk about our public institutions, as a graduate, proud graduate of San Jose State and San Jose Unified School District, born and raised here in San Jose, and the equity lens that is so important, because the fact of the matter is voters do not necessarily address and acknowledge and reflect these principles and values. I'm passionate about elections, and you look at the voter turnout, it is not reflected of individuals in this room, and it's important that we get out. Now just pause for one moment and just imagine President Donald Trump, an individual who has 91 felonies, indicted multiple times in 4 different jurisdictions, impeached twice, and said he was going to be a dictator on the very first day. And he is going to be the Republican nominee. And this is not about partisanship. This is about facts and helping to ensure that all the things we cared about and fight for, all out the window unless we organize and engage. And that is what this conversation, that's what this environment is about. Helping to understand that we are stronger together, that all of us help to ensure that we see the accountability that we deserve. And also, we don't forget of individuals who fall through the cracks. Of course, when I looked at some of the slides about the disparities, there was a chart that showed, for example, Latinos, white, and black. We know that within the AAPI community, disaggregated data is important. And those that might identify as Laotian, Vietnamese, Hmong, Cambodian also fall through the cracks. And that's why this solidarity is important, that this work is not just a black, white, Latino issue, it is also about AAPIs, LGBT, and everyone in between. And that's what we need to be able to do. So if you don't remember anything I said, which is very likely, I hope you'll remember to register to vote. Voting begins in less than 2 weeks. Find 5 people to also register to vote so that we can make sure that our values are reflected all throughout government as well too. So let this be a continued conversation about civics, about being active citizens. And finally, the Supreme Court is rolling back protections for so many of us. Roe v. Wade was overturned of rights that were afforded for over 50 years for women. In that decision, Justice Thomas cited 2 court cases, Loving, which is interracial marriage, and Obergefell, which is same-sex. They are coming after interracial marriage and same-sex couples protections. You may think that this is crazy, what I'm saying, and coming out of my mouth in 2024, but if they show you who they are, we need to believe them. They are coming after us. We need to organize, be present, and be involved. I look forward to helping do this together. Thank you so very much.